Thank you so much, Tiffany. Thank you, everyone. Small thank you for joining us for our first talk of the day. And before we start our conversation, I'd like to introduce you to our audience here. You're a registered social worker, a Chinese medicine practitioner, clinical hypnotherapist based here in Hong Kong, and you hold a master's in gender studies from the Chinese University of Hong Kong as well. In 2010, you founded an advocacy group called Beyond the Boundary Knowing and Concerns Intersex. And your activism includes working with other intersex people throughout Asia and worldwide concerning the rights of intersex people. You came out publicly as intersex in 2015 and acknowledged as the first person ever in Hong Kong to do that. And you've spoken at the United Nations and lobbied governments worldwide about the rights of intersex people, in particular seeking to stop genital normalisation surgeries on intersex children, stop violence towards intersex people, and educate the public about the existence of intersex people. Small, welcome so much. Welcome to the TEDxTinHauWomen stage. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. This is my honors.
So I'm guessing from the poll, Tiffany, that actually for many people this may be their first opportunity to understand what intersex means. Mm-hmm. And there may be some confusion as well. There's a lot of acknowledgement in the public, in society, about lesbian, gay, bi, transgender communities, queer. But sometimes intersex, is included in that group. Small, you're an intersex person, but as you've explained to me, intersex is not the same as LGBTQ. So can you explain to the audience for us, help us to understand what intersex is?
It is not the same intersex and LGBTQ. Intersex people are born with the sex characteristics that do not fit to the typical binary notions of male and female bodies. It includes the variations of the genitals, testes, ovaries, and also the chromosome patterns. Some intersex people born with the ambiguous genitals. Some intersex people born with both the male and female genitals. LGBTQ issue is talking about their mental status. But intersex is talking about our biological status. Intersex is about just the variations in the human.
So a person might look female but have mostly male anatomy, or a person might develop both male and female genitals. Or they're born with a reproductive anatomy that doesn't fit the typical binary definitions, male-female.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that as part of that discovery, that really brings up issues around identity, self-identity. Mm-hmm. And I know that you as intersex status, you also have your own gender identity. You identify as female. Mm-hmm. Share with us your journey about discovering and uncovering that gender identity.
My body is biological intersex. But about my identity, I identify myself as intersex and also the intersex female. But since before, I try my best to perform as a male, to meet the expectation from my parents. But it is a very difficult time for me in my life. But now, I'm being myself. I'm being an intersex and an intersex female. I enjoy the life. I try my best to help the people in my clinic, in my work, and also try to contribute to the society. I feel happy every day now. I'm proud to be an intersex. I'm proud to be an intersex woman.
I hope you don't mind me sharing that you were born here in Hong Kong in 1965. And of course, at that time, there was even smaller understanding than there is today about what intersex really means. How did you discover you were intersex?
When I was 36 years old, I went to a body check in the hospital. The doctors found that I have the uterus and also the vagina inside my body.
So you were 36 before you discovered you had a uterus and vagina.
I don't know it
Yeah.
before it. And then they found that I am an intersex person with androgen insensitivity syndromes. It means in my body, I have the male chromosome and also have the male hormone. But the cells of my body do not accept the stimulation from the male hormone. So I born with ambiguous genitals and also developed the body more feminine. But it is quite good for me when I found that I'm intersex. But since before, my parents asked me to be a boy. They took me to the hospital. I have experienced over 20 times genital surgeries on my body. The doctors try to help me to look more like a boy.
And I think we've seen up on the screen a photo of you, Small, from when you were in kindergarten as a little boy. Yeah.
But it is quite a very suffering experience of my childhood. And it is not just my story. I know that there have so many intersex people also have the same story, same experience like me.
Yeah, I mean, 20 plus surgeries as a very young child performed. What you're talking about is without your consent. And this still happens today. I mean, intersex children are largely given a binary definition or anatomy through surgery, through those kinds of decisions. But this has recently changed in a couple of countries, Malta and Taiwan. Taiwan as recently as October, am I right?
Yes,
yeah.
This year.
And they've prohibited surgeries on children, intersex children under the age of 12. Can you talk to us about why this change is so important for your community?
Absolutely. It is very important for the intersex people. When the parents have an intersex baby, they feel so worried because the medical system told them that they got a baby with the illness, disabled, or disorders of sex development.
So the medical establishment classifies them as being disordered or ill.
Yeah. So the parents will take the baby to the doctors, and the doctor will try to help the baby fix the problem. But the baby will also experience the genital surgeries, so terrible experience like me. So we are talking about the children do not need to experience about their surgeries if they born with healthy body. When now the Malta and Taiwan, they prohibit the genital surgeries for the intersex children under 12 years old. It is a very strong message to the world. Please do no harm for the intersex children. Let them grow up healthy. Let them have the right to choose their gender, their body, and their life. It is talking about the individual autonomy. It is talking about the human right for decision making. My body belongs to myself. Nobody has the right to do something on me. It's harmfully.
This, your message about personal autonomy and individual decision making is a really powerful one, and it's something that I know you've lobbied and worked with the United Nations on. Can you tell me more about your work with the United Nations, particularly this focus on human rights and children's rights?
Yes. United Nations is the highest mechanism in the world protecting the human right. Intersex people also one of the humanity. Intersex issue, also the human rights issue, also the woman issue, also the children issue. But there is none of the country have the registration system for the intersex people. So no one knows that how many intersex people are existing in the world.
So the countries don't actually recognise the existence. Because there's male and there's female in the population, there's no intersex recognition.
Yeah, and also no one knows that how to concern and provide the service for the intersex people. From the expert of the United Nations, they estimate around 0.5% to 1.7% of the global populations may be the intersex people.
Wow.
And say one in 700 newborn baby maybe have one intersex baby. It is about the populations of the people have the red hair. But most of the intersex people are experiencing the violence, danger, and the discriminations. United Nations is the leader for the human rights. They have concerned the LGBTQ issue over years. So we, the intersex activists, went to United Nations, asked them concern intersex issue too. In 2015, United Nations identified the unnecessary genital surgeries for the intersex children are torture. And in the Intersex Awareness Day of 2015, United Nations sent a strong announcement to the world, asked the governments prohibit unnecessary surgeries for the intersex children urgency. And then we, the intersex activists, we work so hard bring that announcement to the world. Ask the governments, please protect the intersex people in your countries. We are so happy now Malta and Taiwan being the first country concerning and protecting the intersex people. We hope in the future more and more countries and Hong Kong too protect intersex people and stop any genital surgeries for the intersex children.
I think it really hit home for me when you talked about this statistic of 1 in 700 births is about the rate of intersex babies' birth, the same as having red hair. I mean, that's an incredible statistic when you think about the visibility of people with red hair versus people who are intersex in our communities. Small, we're so fortunate to have you here with us today, help us better understand the work that you're doing internationally and also about the concerns and the rights of intersex people. Do you have any final words for us? What would you like our audience to really take away from our conversation?
At the first, I like to send a very important message to the parents have the intersex baby. Please love your baby. Please love your child as they are. Don't do any surgeries on their body. Let them grow up healthy. Let them have the right to make the decision about their gender, about the body. And please don't kill any fetus if the doctor tell you this is an intersex fetus. They have the right to be alive. They have the right to come to the world, enjoy your love. And I'd like to send love to the intersex young people. Please don't give up. Try to do your best to overcome the difficult. Enjoy your life, just being yourself. And maybe try to contribute to the society. You will be one day get the recognition from the society. So many intersex people in the world are experiencing the danger, violence, and discriminations, and also the non-consent genital surgeries. I would like to ask all the peoples and the girls here, please concern intersex people, and please send your love and support to the intersex people and their families. We are living around you. We are here. Thank you.
Thank you.